It's the National Football League presented. A due battle between the Chicago Bears. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Check set. 19. Oh, yeah. Alert. Here we go again.
Now a first carry from Melvin Gordon. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he's going to keep it here. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. For 16 yards, a first down.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe, defense. Line him go. Line him go.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11.
On second and 11 now. Watson eluding the pressure right. And it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Back man. Waiting. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And that is incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And it's second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
198.
They'll run for the first time now with James White. And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line.
And it's third down.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on third.
198.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. He hits White, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
Here we go.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3 yard line. Gotta love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great opportunity. Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On second and goal, Wentz, and he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Keanu Neal with a safety blitz for the sack. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of...
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead. This is a crew. They've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mike. I got him. Mike's 22. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Mike 22.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Watson.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Watson. Flushed out right. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. Now Gordon on 1st down. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
All day, baby. All day.
They run with a former Jaguar. It's T.J. Yeldon. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
He's coming, 22. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big pickup of 38.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Dawson Knox with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bears will extend their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
And he puts it through.
Makes the score Bears 14, Falcons nothing. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Rip right. Alert 3.
Gordon. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the 50, it's Watson. Incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And now it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Throwing again is Watson. And that'll be incomplete.
Watson
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Steps away to his left. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off near the 42. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, Watson. And now Watson throws another interception. Jonathan Abram picks it, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. A man who has done this a lot, Justin Houston, in there to record the sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now Wentz on the bootleg. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
Third down.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. They went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth.
Fourth down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Sliding out of the pocket. Got an open man. Finds Gibson. And the Bears are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up first and goal. And the Bears are going to have a first and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
They can do whatever they want. Full playbook.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Antonio Gibson, his second touchdown on the season as the Bears push further out in front. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Fielded right around the 8. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 38. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with deep.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 29. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things.
That's caught at the 25. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. They fake the give. Now Wentz. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz as his guys continue to pour it on. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Watson. He goes right back to Jefferson, and this one complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Falcons. Justin Jefferson, 82 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this carries into the end zone. Look at the spin. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. To throw again on second down. Wentz dancing to his left. He'll run it. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll roll him out right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. He'll buy some time right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Tight end Harrison Bryant, the intended target, but it'll be second and goal.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. Here's Wentz to throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Tight end Harrison Bryant, the intended target. But now it's third and goal. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is third and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Motion. Pop, pop, pop.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. This situation in the fourth quarter, you go for it, but here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, You and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
A 23-yard attempt.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. To throw on 2nd and 6, Watson. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Intended for Devontae Parker.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Watson. Got Gordon open, completes it. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Watch Mike. Check out.
The final shot before the break. Watson able to get this to Gordon. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. And this now 3rd and 11 after that second down completion actually went back a yard. Working from the gun, Wentz. Flush to his right. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
We can't be stopped.
He is a difference maker at the linebacker position. He had a pick 6 last year, remember it, but it's different for those guys, isn't it, than a corner or a safety?
It certainly is, because sometimes they're pattern reading, seeing what the receivers are doing. Sometimes they're spot dropping, just getting to a place on the field and finding the quarterback and going to the ball. But remember this, these linebackers, at one time in their life, a lot of them were running backs, and they love having the ball back in their hands and making big moves towards the end zone.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Mike's 57.
Now Wentz to try again after the pick 6. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep. And got his man, complete. And all the way down to the 35. A huge play there for Chicago. 44 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Play action. Now Wentz. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. He completes it right side to White. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, a run from White. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 1st down for the Bears, a gain of 15. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Carson Wentz with touchdown pass number 4 on the afternoon. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. So up comes Wentz as he and the guys on offense here will go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Bears 41. Falcons 14. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Here we go, let's bring it.
They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Watson buying time to his left. Able to locate his running back open downfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Eluding the pressure right. Going underneath for Gordon. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. Now it's Watson. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Again, it's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
This is happening, 218. Two's coming, Mike. Hey, keep it up.
Here's Watson. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Down, he's coming.
Watson on 3rd down. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 21. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20.